Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Baresi aims beyond the defence. Now it's Shevchenko. He has found the way through. And it's Serginho. That's a good run down the left. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Kaka. Casapia do have a chance to counter here. And here's Kaka. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Maciej Cunha. And he's worked it through. Messi chasing after it. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho.
Such good technique.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cunha going face to face with his great rival. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Now the delivery. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Now what about a counter-attack? Casapia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played down the flank. Gabriel makes the interception. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho. Beckham. Maciej Cunha. Jorginho. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Serginho. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rui Costa. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Serginho. Serginho, impressive jump! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Nicely aimed pass. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.
Tokushima Vortis have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now
Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Beckham. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. Serginho elects to cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko off the post. And here's the chance to counter. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Gabriel charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's intervened well there. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So the action resumes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Baresi. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. And it's Gattuso. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. To Thuram. Baresi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Jorginho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pelé. That's a shade optimistic. Pelé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through, and he plays one through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham cuts out the pass. It's It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Serginho's, he's rising! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good-looking ball. Short changes him with that pass.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 24, Messi. Número 18, Forlan. Está a proceder-se a uma
And
substituição.
Cech pulls off a sensational save. Oh, good climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Suarez. Pele, Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Tokushima Vortis truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Tokushima Vortis really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Guardiola. Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is quite wonderful. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Shot a goal! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can he get onto this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. And he welcomes it in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Forlan.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's Forlan! Could be danger here. Can he finish? And that's it. They will have to shake on that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Great vision. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away? Now, he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's been shifted off it. Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. Serginho's cross. Baresi tries to clear.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turns back here, probably the best option. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Adams. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Baresi goes direct. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Spread out to the left. Passing nice and neat. Backward it goes. Passes short and sharp. Fallen! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Tokushima Vortis can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Tokushima Vortis have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim. It's just the keeper now. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Serginho. He's being urged to shoot. He is through here. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Jorginho. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Luis Suarez. But that has not gone well. Jorginho. Now it's Shevchenko. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho. Thuram. Somewhat off target. Shevchenko. Messi. Rui Costa. Floated through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Tokushima Vortis clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa going... And a header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Adams just eases him off the ball. Adams proves just a little bit too strong. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Tries to thread one through. Now that's well seen too. Searching pass he's played there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Not the most accurate pass. Jorginho. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
That could spell trouble. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper commits...
And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 22 abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 13. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
We're on the move again.
Casapia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, well played. Casapia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Out towards the flank. Casapia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Adams plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Forlan. Pelé. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. And it's Beckham. Now it's Forlan. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a hit! Baresi makes the interception. And he's quick to return it. Casapia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's claimed by the keeper. Beckham. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. And that is a little undercooked. Pelé. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been hooked away. That's put paid to the danger.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tries to play it through.
Tokushima Vortis clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bellingham. Done delicately.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good running, strong and purposeful. He has found the way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Bellingham. Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Can he get it through? And he's definitely... Oh, good effort! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a sharp finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Casapia have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Serginho.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Expertly
compensação.
cut out, really nicely done. The final seconds now. And this is Forlan. That's an imaginative pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Casapia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they manage. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The stands... Oh no, this does not look good! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He is through here. That'll be a throw-in. That's a good ball out wide. Messi going after that. And it's Beckham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Threads one in. He's shifting through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Casapia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is headed for the middle. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Oh, good spread. And he was quick to react. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Incoming. Impressive jump. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Stam gets across to intercept that.
Tokushima Vortis always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That has not gone well. Beckham. Now it's Forlan. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Forlan. Knocks it into space. Rodri. Now it's Forlan, and he's got the beating of his man. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's been hooked away. Approaching the half-hour mark. Gattuso.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A header! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tokushima, there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. Beckenbauer. Gabriel. Here's Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Bellingham. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Adams plays it short. And he's managed to get free. Has crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tokushima Vortis have the chance to go the other way. The referee's awarded a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Well, the breakthrough came from a dead ball just like this one. They're looking for a repeat. Beckham! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! About as smooth as it gets. And they get themselves in front! Oh, that is a bit special. And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Cross flung in towards the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Forlan. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Forlan. Pinches it off him. Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a fine interception. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Shevchenko. Knocks it out wide. That's good play. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Casapia leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we are back underway. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shevchenko picks it up out wide, and he cuts out the supply. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa has got himself a free kick. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is very well defended. Baresi. Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Shevchenko. And it's Beckham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Now it's Rui Costa. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. To Rui Costa. Now it's Rui Costa. That's destined for the flank. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. This might spell danger. Jorginho. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa. That's where it came from. There's the header! Oh, good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for the run. Look at the space. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Casapia leading now. Now it's Forlan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Casapia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out for a throw. Oh, terrible pass. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Beckham. Gattuso does really well there, he is strong. Can he get it through? And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
Tokushima Vortis are making a change now. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Casapia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a bad... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he shoots! Not a bad try by any means.
Shevchenko certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
The ball's gone astray. That is lovely.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Jorginho. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Lewandowski. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Casapia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's a quick one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. And it's Beckham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. Rui Costa gets into a good position. Bullish header! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And
oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bellingham. Shevchenko. Oh, this is a great position. Bellingham is flagged offside. Roberto Carlos making good progress. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Shevchenko. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more...
Getting up there! Jorginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jorginho. He won't be happy with that one. Gattuso. And it's Lewandowski. Jorginho. And here's Bellingham. Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Nice physical challenge. Beckham. Jorginho. And here's Forlan, shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Casabia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Nice control. Tokushima Vortis he's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Forlan, and he's found a way past. Ronaldinho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Casapia with the lead. Bellingham. Ronaldinho proves too strong. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Casapia leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. The second half is up and running. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Here comes... Oh, good effort! And that's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Jorginho. And it's Beckham. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Casabia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Jorginho. Well, they've got it again. Here's Rodri. Casapia are looking to break at pace. Stam has given away a free kick. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Bellingham. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Forlan. Not the most accurate pass. Czech punts it upfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa. Played into the ball. Oh, good! It's hit the upright. And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Tokushima Vortis leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Ronaldo. Jorginho knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Rui Costa. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lewandowski. And they've got a throw. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that is a little undercooked.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Jorginho. No way through. Shevchenko. And here's Beckham. So what can they make of this? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
An instinctive delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Tokushima Vortis have opted to make another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. This might spell danger. That's good play. And the shot! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And this is Beckham.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Gattuso. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. 4 added minutes on the board. That has not gone well. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet, and he lines up a cross. Bellingham. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking tidy in possession here. That pass isn't the best. Shevchenko gets on his bike and on the move. That'll be a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He won't be happy with that one. And he decides to cross it. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Forlan. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Dulinan is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Casapia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Adams. Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham pinches it off him. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Forlan, foot in. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos proves too strong. Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, he's just misjudged that one. Jorginho. And Serginho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Now, can they get him away?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schmeichel claims comfortably. Serginho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Forlan. Over to the right flank. Forlan. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Casapia have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are good.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Casapia go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Casapia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Casapia currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Casapia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tries to play it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
60 minutes played. And here's Shevchenko. And he is deftly away. And the shot shapes to shoot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Casapia find a position of real strength now. Jorginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. Jorginho. And they can counter here. And it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Forlan. Always goal side. Ronaldinho. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rodri. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. Now it's Lewandowski. Ronaldinho. And this is Rui Costa. Beckham. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on decent chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Adams goes short. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Casapia have themselves a chance from the spot. Czech clearly engaging in mind games here. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And it's Serginho. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Great touch. Well read, and the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Forlan. Oh, that's nice. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Marty, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, how often do you see that?
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Tokushima Vortis can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Look at the space. Great chance! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Casapia are having a ball here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Dulinan knocks it into space. It's a promising position, and the cross comes in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Beckham. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! Not too much. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. An uncompromising challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Serginho. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. That is good strength. And here's Forlan, and he's got the... It's Forlan! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Forlan, and this is Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Thuram did... Real chance! That's another chance! And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Casapia have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real...
And a chance! And he's stuck it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Tokushima Votis, restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Adams, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He won't be happy with that one. Rui Costa. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's Lewandowski! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Rui Costa. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, they've got it again. Messi. Messi has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Lewandowski. He's chosen to go back. Played in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. A chance for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Bellingham. Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Casapia are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
We're on the move again. Dulinan. Played back into the centre. Iniesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Forlan takes a shot! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Cruyff!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things.
And it's been given away. Dulinan. Bellingham. Casapia are looking to break at pace. It's run loose here. Ibrahimovic. And it's Beckham. Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Roberto Carlos. Turan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Gattuso. Cross in, looks like a good one. That has not gone well. Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Forlan, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Adams goes short. Goes for a shot! They're going to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Turan. Iniesta. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Bellingham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. That's a good ball out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! Nice looking ball. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And here's Bellingham. Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, and the shot! And that's a tiny finish! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Tokushima Vortis give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Rodri. And he's only too happy to take that back. 2 minutes to be added on. Lam. Roberto Carlos. Picked out brilliantly. No way through. That's an errant pass. And that will be the final act. Casatilla proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Forlan taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserving.